You're watching WMBD This Morning.
Well, welcome back. The fall season is well underway, and nutrition experts at Carle Health are particularly fond of this time of year as it presents tons of unique ways to maintain a healthy and convenient and delicious diet.
That's right, thank God. Well, joining us to provide some tips for that healthy autumn eating are Danae Sink and Kara Hodel, dietitians at Carle Health Methodist Hospital. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. So first I'm going to start with Danae. Why is fall such a good time to find that fresh, healthy food?
Yeah, absolutely. So fall really, it's a change of season, which means that we get a whole new host of fruits and vegetables that are in season now. And one thing about in-season produce is a lot of times it's actually cheaper because it's more readily available. And a lot of the popular dishes around this time of year, like soups and casseroles, pies, like bars, those types of things are all, it's easy to make those fruit and veggie dense. So it's a great time to incorporate some extra nutrition.
Absolutely.
Well, Kara, what are some healthy and tasty fall foods people should definitely look out for? You've got a couple of, a beautiful display for us here that you're kind of hinting at the squash and the apples and whatnot. So what would you say to that?
Yeah, like Danae said, right now the produce that is currently present in fall is a lot lower in price in the grocery store, so it's also a great time to take advantage of that. We do have some examples. We have squashes, apples, pears, all of that kind of stuff. Is really right now in season, and so we love to have people buy those at the store. You could save money, and they're also higher in vitamin and mineral content as well during this season as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I have to say I'm obsessed with a good spaghetti squash.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I could breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I could. I won't, but I could. All right, well, Danae, this is a busy time for parents and kids as well. So what are some, maybe some meal prep plans that they could use when it comes to tips that you could provide?
Yeah, absolutely. So crock pot meals are great at this time of year, especially because it's easy to do soups and kind of those warmer meals.
Yeah.
A tip, especially this time of year, we've got school going on, but also sports are starting to get underway and that type of thing. So some parents might be a little bit busier, shuttling kids from school to practice and that type of thing. So if you are in that position, one tip is to, instead of pulling through the drive-through, is pack your kids a dinner that they can eat in the car. So it can be something really simple like a sandwich and some cut up like carrots and a pear with a cheese stick, something like that that's really nice and balanced. But just something that you can pack up in, in a few baggies, put it in a cooler, and then they can eat it in the car on the way to practice.
Absolutely. There you go. Kara, what are some ways people can add a healthy boost to their recipes this fall? And maybe that could be substituting the noodles for butternut squash noodles or, something along those lines. But what would you say?
Yeah, exactly that. Spaghetti squash is a great substitute for pasta, and also add pasta with it as well for some extra carbs. You can also sub canned pumpkin for a lot of things. So you could put it in pancakes, breads, bars, all that kind of stuff, and it adds a lot of vitamin A as well, which is really good for your eyesight, which we could all use as we get older.
For sure.
So just finding easy swaps and tips, and there's tons of recipes online. There's all sorts of resources out there for you.
Good deal, good deal.
Hey, when it comes to pumpkin, who doesn't love pumpkin swaps?
Yes,
absolutely.
Pumpkin spice everything.
Exactly. 'Tis the season. But of course, we want people to make sure they can get more information if they need it and learn all these tips for themselves if they couldn't take it all up today. So where can they go to make sure that they get all that information?
So they can check out carle.org and then also the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics website, eatrot.org, for more seasonal tips.
Good deal. And we're going to share all these details on our website, ciproud.com. Click on the WMBD This Morning tab under News.